Keanan, welcome to Ipswich Town. How do you feel to have penned a loan deal here?
No, I'm glad. I'm glad to get it done. Ready to get started. I see this as a great new start at a massive club. So I'm eager to get it going.
What are you looking to achieve in your time at the club, personally and as a group with the team?
I think it's important to play as much as possible and show a good account of myself. And in that, I think that's the best way to help the team as an individual. And then as a group, I think the only right way to look at it is to aim for promotion and get this club back to a higher level.
What can you offer as a player? If you to sort of explain yourself to those that might not have heard of you, and coming from Germany, it's a big step for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd best describe myself as a quick winger that likes to dominate 1v1, creative, and likes to score and create goals.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the aim.
Well, you'll get on just fine here then if that's the case. Tell us a little bit about your time in Germany, because obviously you're coming from Borussia Monchengladbach.
Yeah.
You've been there for a couple of years. Must have been a brilliant experience for you getting out there.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, at the time, when they showed interest, I was happy and I was ready to take that step in my career. I learned a lot out there about myself and my body. So after a few struggles with injury and other things, to get through that and get past it, and then live some nice moments out there, making my debut and stuff. It was enjoyable, but I guess now it's important to look forward and get ready for a new season, new chapter, new start, and push forward with that.
So there have been some difficulties out there, and that's only natural being a young lad. So, in what ways have you learnt a lot about yourself on and off the pitch?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, dealing with the injuries wasn't always ideal. They always seem to come at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I guess that happens with all injuries, and they've come at a great time. But I felt like just when I was progressing, I was stopped in my tracks a few times. But these things happen, and I think it's just important to, like I said, take it in its stride, accept it for what it is, and that's what I did quickly with the things that happened. And then just focusing on getting yourself back mentally and physically, and getting ready to push forward again for your place. And then after each chapter, after each half of the season, because obviously the winter break, you reevaluate, you look forward, and then you say, what are you going to do next? And here we are now, getting ready for a new season.
We've seen your background. You've been involved internationally with England, and you'll know a few members of the group here, won't you? So that must be nice for you, a few faces to welcome you in.
For sure, to see some familiar faces. Along with that, how talented the group is. You know that you've got players that can, especially for me, help me to perform better as well. And then that's always a positive sign, just to see a few friendly faces early doors.
There's the likes of Andre Dizelle and Flynn Downs and Tristan Nydam, and hopefully you'll get on well with them, and they can help, because it's good to have those young group here, isn't it? That you're all in it together as such.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this environment, it's very competitive. So the earlier you can build those nice foundations, those good relationships, the better.
There's a lot of expectation on the club, it's fair to say, this season. And is that something that you feel you can handle and you want to be a part of? This promotion push.
Yeah, no, it's rightly so. It's a massive club, and I think this is the only way we should be looking is up. Where I've always had expectation, and personally I always expect a lot of myself, so it's only right that I join a club like this and we all push forward.
What was your time at Tottenham like, Keanan? Was there some difficulties in there as well? But being at a big club like that, you must have really loved that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think each year, each season, each part of my journey has had its difficulties and its moments to be proud of as well. Obviously, I left there in search to progress, and I felt like my journey had come to an end there, so that was my decision, and it's something I stand by. But I've made lifelong friends there. They taught me everything I knew. I'm proud to say that. I was there for 10 years. And they made me into the player that I am today. So very grateful for that, of course. And like I said, when it was time to leave, it's a time to be grateful for the things you've achieved. Say bye to the people that you care about and move on.
Yeah, it sounds like you're very grounded and humble, and it says a lot about a young man when he can recognise what he's done well and where he can learn and stuff. So sounds like you've been through quite a lot for a 21-year-old.
I mean, everyone has their journey.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go on a sympathy train or but also not be too excited or be too in some form of emotion. I think it's just important to accept and be ready for your new challenges, and that's what I am now. So, like I said, grateful for all the things I've learned, even if they've not all been positive. They've helped me to push me to where we are now. Yeah. And if we look back at the end of the season and we're promoted to the championship, then you can say again everything happens for a reason. Yeah.
Are you hoping as well that some regular football here can get that international front going again? Because you'll be looking at the under-21s age group now, is that right?
I mean, yeah, I think what I like to do is just take everything as it comes. I think my aim is to get in the team and dominate games and be as beneficial to the team, to the score line, and get us as many points as possible. And then what comes as reward after that is obviously a bonus, but to focus on the bigger picture for us firstly is the key.
Yeah. And you've spoken to Paul Lambert. I don't know if you've met each other yet, but you met on Zoom, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what were the first impressions there like?
No, it's nice. Obviously, big name as well. Yeah. I mean, it comes with the club. I think. Speaking to him, it was very positive. It was exciting just to hear him basically tell me to come here and express myself, show why I'm here and push on for more. And I think if we're all on that page, then most important thing is getting out there and helping the team and then getting the points.
How soon do you want to be involved?
I would have liked to play tomorrow. No, I mean, as soon as possible. Yeah. Obviously the team's doing well. We've won 3 out of 3, so got to push for my place now, fight for the team, and then through training, through whatever that is, and then push on and see where that takes me. But as soon as I can get on, the better.
Yeah.